course, they complement the efforts of government in a number of ways. And of course, government will support your resolutions. More especially, I want to take note of the commitment you have made to jointly fight corruption with government. And I pray on behalf of government that we shall use you and all your structures to make sure, one, we fight corruption, two, we fight COVID, three, we fight terrorism and many others, because we know you can ably help and guide the public towards that direction. So therefore, allow me to read the President's speech. The President of the Republic of Uganda says that he congratulates you upon the celebration of the existence of the Interreligious Assembly of Uganda for now 20 years. This is a gesture of unity that the Holy Books encourage us to have, and a portrayal of true virtue of spirituality. I thank you for your interventions. I thank you for your invitation to me, and I acknowledge the good work you have done for the country, and of course, because of your calling. Your partnership with government has seen the nation surmount many challenges, spiritual, physical, as you have performed very well in teaching the masses beyond the pulpit and proclaiming the vision of the NRM. When the church partners with government, nations are transformed, peace is realized, and the people are set free from the false ideologies that cripple development. We acknowledge and appreciate all your endeavors towards the cause of development of our country. I implore you to continue in the same spirit of working together in unity, and I wish to thank you for involving communities in all your dialogues towards building of not only their spiritual lives, but also their ability to endure changes that have especially been engineered by the COVID-19 pandemic. Ugandans have been resilient, and many of them have endured pain in terms of economic losses, loss of their loved ones, including priests, sects, and pastors. But we are still moving on with such steadfast commitment towards posterity of our nation. The theme of this consultative dialogue, building the Uganda we want in the COVID-19 era, is very deserving at such a time when we are getting back to our feet from the several pandemic phases of lockdowns, most especially that we have hope to fully open our economy in January 2022. All leaders must focus on the Pan-Africanism patriotism, on Pan-Africanism and patriotism call that binds us all. The NRM has been a good steward in political leadership since its inception. And there are many testimonies to this. Indeed, it has lived to and beyond the expectations of Ugandans. The huge gains that Uganda has made under the NRM government cannot be ignored and denied. The achievements made provide a sound foundation for the future of Uganda. I wish to point out one of the biblical principles about the kingdom of God. Colossians 4:20 reads, "For the kingdom of God is not a matter of talk, but of power." The Uganda we want in the COVID pandemic will not be in word, but in the manifestation of our ability to work and surmount our challenges. This will especially be realized by fully subscribing to the patriotic mindset. Distancing ourselves from the pandemic, stories of doom, and here says from within and beyond bounds, resulting to hard work and economic transformation of our households, prosperity for all, will open our nation to endless opportunities. The NRM government is working hard to ensure that we secure the future of all Ugandans by ensuring self-sustainability in all our sectors. We are advocating for building our own capacity to produce goods and services for our nation, our neighbors in the region, and for the globe. I also wish to once again extend my condolences and heartfelt sympathies to all the people that lost their lives and loved ones. All were injured by suicide bombers last month. Let us be vigilant and observant of whatever happens in our workplaces and communities. We have arrested several of these perpetrators, and the government will not tolerate or compromise with any of the elements of insecurity. Therefore, as you dialogue on the Uganda we want, I call upon all participants to fix your eyes upon how best Uganda can make giant strides towards economic recovery. Continue encouraging all the faithful to observe standard operating procedures, and above all, encourage people to go for COVID vaccination. Finally, I am optimistic that you will yield fruitful deliberations and consultations from one another in this assembly. I thank you for God and my family.